Hello everyone and welcome to Wishful Living. I'm Tapasya and today's topic is something that a lot of you would be able to relate to. It is about our addictive relationship with our cell phones and how to get over it. Here I am today finally bringing to you 4 ways in which you can get over your cell phone addiction in case you're one of those people who are constantly drawn towards their phones, or you have this urge to check your phone every time you hear the sound of a notification, even when you are around your friends and family. So here are 4 ways in which you can ensure that you spend lesser time on your phones and use that time in more productive ways. The most important thing is to be aware, as in how much time you actually spend on your phones. That is step number 1. The simplest way to keep a note or keep a tab of the time you spend on your phone is your cell phone itself. And by that I mean there definitely is an app for that. So there are, if you go to the Play Store, you will be able to find a number of apps. However, in this video, I'm just going to go through one app that I use. So the app that I use right now is the Your R app. So I'll just go into the app and show you how this app functions. This is how the Your R app works and this is how it looks like. So over here you can see every time I open the app, it basically shows me the time I've spent on my phone on that particular day. So for today it's 1 hour 20 minutes as opposed to 1 hour 30 minutes. It also shows me the most used apps of the day. Also there are different addiction levels defined over here. For example, I'm an achiever because I spend somewhere around 1 hour to 2 hours every day and my aim is to become a champion. And the highest level over here is the addicted level, where you spend more than 5.5 hours every day. It also generates these reports on a daily basis, which shows you every day how much time you have spent, and is also great to keep a track of the time that you spend every day on your phone. Going back, the most favorite feature of this particular app is this green tab that you see over here, this small green tab. This basically keeps count of the number of seconds and the number of minutes you spend on each app. So every time you open an app, this timer will start, and the moment you spend more than 20 minutes on an app, this will change to yellow and then it changes to red when you have crossed 30 minutes. So it is very helpful because as soon as the tab color changes, it draws your attention to the fact that you have spent way too much time on one particular app. So I think this feature is very helpful. The second way to bring down your cell phone usage is by using your phone only when you need it, especially when you are doing something really important. I mean, it happens to me so often that, I'm at work, I'm doing something, and all of a sudden there is this pop-up on my phone and I just stop whatever it is I'm doing and I just go towards it to check what is the notification about. So obviously it kind of breaks the flow of my work and it distracts me, which is not a good thing. The easiest and the most obvious way is, obviously to switch off the internet and keep your phone out of the sight so that you are not distracted by its sound or by its light. But it may not always be possible when you are in your office. So alternatively, what I do and what you can do as well is use another app. I have another app for that, and this app is really helpful and it's also very cute. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So this is the Forest app. What it makes you do is that first makes you set up the time frame for which you do not want to be disturbed or distracted. It makes you plant a tree, basically a sapling, and as time passes on, this sapling slowly grows into a tree as you stay focused at your work. If in case you get distracted in that particular time frame and you get into your phone, you unlock it and start using it, you will end up killing that tree. That is, really sad, right? And if you were good enough and you were successful in not getting distracted, then your tree basically grows into a full-grown tree and your forest also kind of grows. I definitely recommend this app because it helps you to be completely focused. So yeah. Okay, the third way to keep a check on your cell phone time is by setting up some rules for yourself. What you can do is probably you can set up a rule where you do not use your phone while you are around people. So if you are around people, you're speaking to somebody, you are in a conversation with somebody, just make a rule for yourself that you will not look into your phone and give that person or the people undivided attention. And another thing that you can do is set some time aside every day or every week where you do not absolutely not use your phone. Now this depends totally on you. You can do it on a daily basis, you can also do it on a weekly basis. And the fourth and the last way in which you can bring down the time that you spend on your phones considerably lower is by taking up challenges. We can all agree that most of the time, the major portion of the time that we use on our phones is mostly on social media. So the best way to get over your addiction is to actually take a detox from social media for a few days. This is something that I personally tried around 2 months back, and it was so helpful for me. So what I did was I set up a challenge, a 10-day challenge, where I decided to keep away from all social media platforms like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of that. I completely stayed away from it. That's what I did. It was very important for me to break that habit that had developed over a couple of years, and maybe this is something that you can do as well. So the first 2 days I think were really difficult for me because my hands had gotten used to those apps, clicking on those apps. So the first 2 days were really difficult, but believe me, it gets easier. It got easier in the following days, and by the 10th day, I did not even realize that it was the 10th day. I had developed a new habit where I was totally social media free. That's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. In case you did, hit on that like button and leave a comment below. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, feel free to check out my other videos, and in case you like them, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again really soon. Till then, bye bye.